Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your Viking 1706 XLS pop-up travel trailer. I'm going to show you around it, show you how to use a few things, make the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite and a couple things to take into consideration when you're parking. When you park this, you're going to want to leave room for beds on both ends, as well as room for your awning. Then I want you to think about where your power and water connections are going to be. Power is going to plug in here, and then your water connection is going to be up toward the front. So park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. Once we arrive, unhook our hitch. First thing we'll do is level our unit. And it comes with a power, or a hand crank, excuse me. Tongue jack here. I'm going to bring this down. We had it tilted back so the water could run off it when we're washing it. Get that down level. Once you got it level, next thing you're going to do is stabilize it. Now your stabilizing crank is going to be indoors, so we're going to go ahead and pop off four of these corners down here. So we can just go ahead and crank up the top here just a little bit in order to get inside and get our hand crank. You also have a hand crank. I suggest having this travel separately. So I'm just going to start bringing this to my right. Let's just start bringing this up. I only got to bring it up a little bit in order to get in here and get a hold of my stabilizing jack hand crank. Go ahead and get this on here. Looks like you got them on all four corners. Put this on here. You crank these down. Now you can use a drill gun or an impact driver. Just slow down when you get to the bottom. Our unit's already level. We're just trying to stabilize it. So grab a 4-pack of stabilizing jacks from the store, put them on the ground, and run these down just until they're taut. Once it feels like it's going to start lifting the unit, go ahead and stop. Get all four of them down. Got your unit level and stable. We can hook up our power and water. Big long 30 amp cord stores inside. This will plug in back here. Now this is like a pistol grip, so these are going to go in, say, about 10 o'clock. Wiggle that in there and then turn it to noon and put on your washer. Now at the end of that, your convenience pack will have a 30 to 15 amp reducer you can put in here to plug in case you want to plug into it or need to plug into a 110. Got your power hooked up. Before hooking up our water, let's go ahead and lift the unit the rest of the way up. Again, running this all up by hand crank. What we're going to do is we're going to watch this cable right here. Once that's taut, we are going to have this all the way up. Oh, didn't get to cranking it. Sorry about the camera movement. As this is going up, you see this cable's getting a little tighter. Once that's taut, we're about all the way up. Cable go just a little bit, maybe. That's about it. All right, once this is all the way up, we're just gonna grab our ends and pull them out toward us. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring these corners down first. This corner will snap up underneath here with that Velcro to protect this corner when it comes down. So we're going to bring down both ends. We're going to Velcro. We've got a string over there we can bring over here and clip onto here. Keep them nice and taut. We'll bring these around, bring down our zippers. Before we go any further, we're going to go ahead and put up our safety brackets. You got two of these brackets here, chiseled on one end, flat on the other. We're gonna put our chiseled end up. Shove it up underneath there, tuck that in there, and that's how you want that. Now, when we put it in this corner, we're gonna put it in the opposite corner. We put it here, put it in the left front. So I'm gonna go put the other one over there. All right, we got our safety brackets in. Before going inside and showing you the rest of the setup, I'm gonna continue walking around outside. Here's where you'll connect your water at. Down here is gonna be your water drain. Here's a flue for your furnace. A few things on that. Steer clear of it when it's hot, and they sell bug guards you can put over top of those as well. Again, our power. Here's our fresh water. If we're out dry camping, we'll fill up our freshwater tank here. Keep an eye on the inside on your freshwater button. Once that's full, put your cap back on, and then whenever you want to utilize that water, you'll turn on your water pump. Continuing around the rear. Again, we're going to bring all this canvas around our corners, tighten everything down. These will zip and then Velcro around the outside here. There's a quick connect LP there. Here's where you can plug in the solar panel that'll trickle charge your batteries. So yeah, step down. Coming up front, the propane has a regulator, just lefty-loosey to open these up. That covers everything out here. Let's finish setting up inside. So again, all of these corners here, we'll run our zipper down and then Velcro our fabric over like that. Coming up inside the unit as we open, we're going to have to fold this leg as this comes up. Same thing back here. As this starts to come up, fold that leg in and just lift this whole thing up. As this sets back here, it's going to press down on these buttons, and that's going to turn my lights on. Sets back there. There's your lights. All right, underneath each bed, you're going to have what I call a shepherd's hook. You're curved on one end, straight on the other. This straight end is going to clip right here. Push, clip that in, push that out with your shepherd's hook up. And you're set up there. Same thing on the other end. Snap that in there and then push these out. Alright, we got a table to set up in here. I'll leave that down. Set this up here. Alright. About covers everything out here. Alright, with everything all set up, I'm going to go ahead and walk you around inside the unit. First off, your fire extinguisher. Make sure that you and everyone is camping with you knows the fire extinguisher is located by the entry doorway in case of emergency. Storage here. Interior and exterior lighting. Coming up inside the unit. Okay, so what I've done is I went around, I used my hip to push this mattress forward so that I can take and release these locks. Release all four corners of these locks. Same thing down here. Now as I fold this forward, this is going to shut our lights off. So put that leg down. Just have to move back a little bit to unlock that afterwards. So bring one side down. Oh, gonna have to move the leg. Put the leg down once we're down there. Alright. And then we can remove this lock. Fold this one forward. Put that leg down and remove this lock. There we go. Now I should be able to push my mattresses in. We're going to come around. Remove our safety latches. Store those indoors here. Now I'm going to push my heads in. Quick little note when putting these away, make sure that you also unzip those. This will push right in for you. All right, let's go around and tuck in our canvas, and then we can start bringing it down. We're going to bring it down about halfway. Let it go in. And then continue till we're all the way down. Alright, so we brought it all the way down. Now bring these clamps up. Snap all four of those down. Bring up our stabilizing jacks. For the campsite, we're going to hook our power, our water, our cable. For dry camping, we're going to get up underneath here. Oh, there it is. Dump that drain there. Bring up our stabilizing jacks and head on home. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this Viking for many years to come. Happy camping.